Good morning, folks. This is Marc from Marc's Mobility. We're doing a review this morning on a Technique front-wheel drive, Hoveround Technique front-wheel drive with a 7-inch seat lift. Good morning, folks. This is Marc from Marc's Mobility again. We have a really nice power chair. We have a Hoveround Technique front-wheel drive. FWD means front-wheel drive with a 7-inch seat lift. This power chair is like new. The only issues I've seen, it has a little couple scuff right here, which we'll cover as we go along. But this one has a 7-inch seat lift. We can't get the mileage off of it, but according to what the chair looks like, there's no scratch, no tear, no wear in the tires. I would say it was probably used less than 3 or 4 months. It's been sitting for a few years, but everything looks new on it. So I would say 3 or 4 months of usage. That's why it's here in our warehouse, plus because of the seat lift, which is a high demand option for people. So the first thing we're going to show you right away, because you probably want to see the seat lift. So you go to your joystick. There's a picture of a seat. There's 2 buttons with seat. If you hit any of them, you'll hear the lights come on. Use your joystick and go forward, and you'll see the seat lift going up. Okay? There's your 7-inch seat lift right there. And when you're all the way to the top of your seat will be almost 29 inches. So you're roughly starting at 22 when it's down, and by the time it's all the way up, you'll be at 29 inches over here. The nice thing about this is once the seat is elevated, you can still drive this chair with this seat elevated, as you can see, okay? While we're at it and the seat's elevated, let's look at the base on the chair. So you can see the seat lift post is right here. You can see how nice and clean that is, okay? You can see this is a Hoveround. Hoveround is known for quality. You see how thick that frame is. The batteries are right here. There's 2 batteries in here. These are 10-inch tires. They're air tires, but they're 10-inch, but they're very wide. So you can see the front of it. You can see how wide they are. So this is really good if you're going to go outside in the grass or in the yard because they're wide. The foot plate flips up. So if you exit the chair, you can exit this way. You have little tip wheels here. If you want to push this chair, you can see it's in gears, but if you turn the power off, and the reason you turn the power off, there's 2 motors. There's one on this side and there's one on this side. 2 heavy-duty motors. If you leave the power on, you'll have resistance. So power off, right here where my fingers are at, you can see there's a little arrow. You kind of have to go push them down, 1, 2, and now you're in neutral. You can see how easy that is. Don't forget, when you're done pushing it, the chair will not work. It'll beep, it'll flash if you don't have it back in gear. Up and up. Right here where my fingers are at is where the seat lift is at. Okay. And we're going to turn the power back on. And we're going to bring it this way. We're going to foot plate. I already shown you about the foot plate. So let's bring the seat back down. So we've got the seat back down. Here's another thing about this chair that's great. Look at this. It's a swivel seat. So if you want to get out without using the foot plate and you want to get out where there's nothing in front of you, right there. Also, another thing about this chair, let's just say you have trouble getting out of your chair. Wrong way. You have trouble getting out of your chair? Look at this. You can actually get out with the seat elevated, okay? So it has a swivel seat. The swivel seat, you just push the handle forward or back. You can go either side, okay? You don't want to go all the way around because you'll pull the cable. There's a cable back here. So you just want to go one side or the other, okay? This is also a captain seat. This is the best seat they ever made with Hoveround. It's a spring-loaded seat and foam. You can see it's a great seat. This is a captain seat. It has a lever here so you can push it back. Look at this. Not too many seats will recline like this. Most seats will recline 30%. This is 50% recline, okay? The only thing I saw about this chair is, oh, let's put it back in drive. The only thing I noticed about the chair, there's a couple scuffs here, and the only reason they're there is someone went around a corner and hit a door or hit something. There's a piece of metal that runs in here, and that's why it's not because it was a hard hit, but when you hit the metal. So there's 2 scuffs. We're not fixing that. It's just way too expensive to fix. That's the only thing I saw about the chair. You have a charger. Your Hoveround charger is here. The arms on this chair can go up like this. They can go out and they can also come up. So right here's the knob. Dang, I'm getting weak. This one, there you go. You can go out or you can go up and down, like I was telling you. So when you tighten up the knobs, it takes all the wobble out of the arm, okay? You have a pouch. You can see the back wheels. When you charge the batteries in this chair, it's real easy. You take your charger, this is your Hoveround charger, that's the actual charger for the chair. Plug it here. When the light turns right there, when the light turns green, the charger will stop charging. So I'm going to put the charger back here, because that's the one that goes with the chair. Let's do a recap. This is a Hoveround Teknique front wheel drive. The seat on this chair, we're not changing the seat. So the seat on this chair is almost 20 inches, 20 by 19. 20 by 19, so your outside will be about 25 inches. And if you drop the seat down like this and you want to roll it into your van, the high point on this chair, the top of the seat, would be about 32 inches. This is 31, this would be 32. So just in case you need all those measurements. So this is a Hoveround Teknique front wheel drive. It has a 300-pound weight capability, 7-inch seat lift. It has a captain seat, the flip-up arm, the large 10-inch tires in front, 2 batteries, large foot plate. So if you're looking for a chair with a seat lift, there you go, folks. There's another one here. So this is the Hoveround Teknique front wheel drive power chair. It's not the fastest chair in the world. Maybe 4 to 4.5 miles an hour probably, but it's very, very smooth, very non-responsive. What I mean by non-responsive, I can do this with the joystick and the chair does not go like this. If I go straight and I want to go right, it takes a second and it responds really nice. So if you have someone who's a little ticklish with the joysticks, it doesn't take off fast, it doesn't turn fast, it doesn't do anything fast. It's very smooth, that's what I was trying to say. So this chair will do well in the grass also because it has those big fat tires in front, so we'll take it in the grass. Very quiet too. Never slow down in the grass. So even though he went into the grass, which is a little bit harder to push through, it never lost its speed. So what we're going to do now, we're going to elevate the seat. There goes your 7-inch right now. And we're going to put it back in drive. And you can see the chair still drives with the seat elevated. Now if you're going to drive it with the seat elevated, folks, it depends on your weight and all that, but definitely drive it on real nice flat surface. So you're not shifting the seat back and forth on that single pole on there, okay? So technically that seat lift is really made for inside the house and all that. It's really not made to go outside and stop and go and put all that weight on the seat lift. But I want to show you outside what it can do inside. So I'm going to bring the seat back down. Remember, this chair has it's a 20 by 19 seat, flip up arms. They're adjustable out and up. You got the big foot plate, which is easy to flip up with your heels. This one's not hard at all. You can just flip it up and get out. You've got the 2 motors, the big wheels, the Super Duty frame, and remember, this is a swivel seat, okay? So if you're looking for a chair with a seat lift 7-inch and you want a good name, Hoveround, here's a good one. Put it back in drive and we're gonna go. Hi, I'm Mark.
And my name is Alex. We're co-owners of Marc's Mobility.
I started this company in 1995.
We sell many products, not just what you see in this video. If you have any questions or concerns, please call us at the number below at 800-677-6293. Thank you and have a wonderful day.